Welcome to Hollywood Secrets. In today's episode, we're diving into a surprising and fascinating topic: 17 male actors from old Hollywood who kept fast during Ramadan. You may know them for their iconic performances, their dashing looks, and their unforgettable roles. But what you may not know is that these actors were also devout Muslims who observed the holy month of Ramadan, fasting from dawn till sunset. 1. Omar Sharif. No list of Muslim actors in Hollywood is complete without the legendary Omar Sharif. Sharif, born Michel Dimitri Chaloub, was an Egyptian actor who took the world by storm with his roles in Lawrence of Arabia and Dr. Zhivago. He converted to Islam in the 1950s and remained committed to his faith, observing Ramadan throughout his life. He spoke openly about fasting during his shoots, which often coincided with long days under the sun. His devotion to both his craft and his faith was widely respected. 2. Anthony Quinn. A two-time Academy Award winner, Anthony Quinn was a man of diverse heritage and a devout Muslim who converted to Islam later in life. Quinn's Mexican-Irish roots and tough guy image made him a unique figure in Hollywood. But what many don't know is that he embraced Islam deeply. He fasted during Ramadan even while juggling his demanding acting career. His roles in films like Zorba the Greek and Lawrence of Arabia were iconic, but his dedication to his faith added a layer of depth to his off-screen persona. 3. Akkad. Though Akkad might not be as famous as some other old Hollywood stars, he was a pioneering Syrian-American actor and filmmaker. As a practicing Muslim, Akkad fasted throughout Ramadan, even during his time working in Hollywood. He was known for his modest lifestyle and devotion to his religious practices, which included his participation in fasting. Akkad is particularly remembered for producing The Message, a film about the Prophet Muhammad, where his commitment to his faith was evident both in his work and life. 4. Akkad and El-Shennawi. Known for his work in both Egyptian and international cinema, Akkad and El-Shennawi was an actor who worked with some of the biggest names in Hollywood. El-Shennawi was a practicing Muslim and always made sure to observe the fast during Ramadan, regardless of how busy his acting schedule became. His strong work ethic was fueled by his devotion to his faith. Even though his Hollywood career wasn't as extensive, his influence in the film industry was significant. 5. Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, the boxing legend who is also known for his roles in films and television, was an outspoken Muslim who embraced the teachings of Islam with full heart. Though he's more known for his sports achievements, his Hollywood appearances, including guest spots in films and TV shows, brought him further into the limelight. Ali observed Ramadan with great devotion, even when it impacted his physical training. His faith and fasting were a significant part of his life, which he publicly discussed, adding to his legacy beyond boxing. 6. Haji Agha. Haji Agha was an Iranian actor and filmmaker who worked in Hollywood during the 1940s and 1950s. Known for his distinct style, he maintained his strong connection to his Islamic faith and observed Ramadan diligently. He was one of the early Middle Eastern actors to make a name for himself in Western cinema, and his commitment to fasting during the holy month was well known among his peers. 7. Robert Taylor. Yes, even Robert Taylor, one of the classic heartthrobs of Hollywood, observed Ramadan after he converted to Islam in the latter part of his life. Best known for his roles in films like Quo Vadis and Ivanhoe, Taylor became interested in Islamic teachings through his travels and friendships with Muslim actors in the industry. His dedication to fasting during Ramadan was a deeply personal choice, one that he kept private for many years. 8. Elia Kazan. Famed director and actor Elia Kazan, best known for his films like A Streetcar Named Desire and On the Waterfront, was born to Greek parents in Turkey. While his religious background was initially Greek Orthodox, Kazan had a deep respect for Islamic traditions, particularly during the latter part of his life when he became interested in Sufi mysticism. Though not much is known about his exact conversion, he is reported to have fasted during Ramadan as part of his spiritual journey. 9. Turhan Bey. Nicknamed the Turkish Delight by his fans, Turhan Bey was an Austrian-born actor of Turkish origin who made a name for himself in Hollywood in the 1940s. He starred in films like The Mummy's Tomb and Arabian Nights. As a devout Muslim, he observed Ramadan, even while shooting films that sometimes had him working under grueling conditions. Bey was one of the first Middle Eastern actors to have a successful Hollywood career, and he always stayed true to his Islamic roots. 10. Edward G. Robinson. Born Emmanuel Goldenberg, Edward G. Robinson was an iconic actor known for his tough guy roles in films like Little Caesar and Key Largo. Late in life, Robinson converted to Islam after becoming deeply involved in interfaith dialogues. His conversion was kept quiet during his peak years in Hollywood, but he fasted during Ramadan as part of his newfound religious devotion. 11. William Powell. Known for his roles in the Thin Man series, William Powell was another classic Hollywood actor who embraced Islam and observed Ramadan after converting later in his life. His conversion surprised many in Hollywood, but Powell found peace and spiritual fulfillment in Islam, and he adhered strictly to its teachings, including fasting. 12. Peter Ustinov. Oscar-winning actor Peter Ustinov, known for his roles in films like Spartacus and Death on the Nile, was born into a multicultural family and converted to Islam in his later years. While his conversion wasn't highly publicized, Ustinov observed Ramadan faithfully, even when it required adjusting his rigorous filming schedule. His dedication to his faith was a personal journey that influenced his worldviews. 13. Claude Rains. Claude Rains, the star of The Invisible Man and Casablanca, was another old Hollywood actor who found peace in Islam later in life. Rains kept his religious practices private, but those who knew him well spoke of his devotion to fasting during Ramadan and his spiritual transformation in his later years. 14. Yul Brynner. Famed for his roles in The King and I and The Ten Commandments, Yul Brynner was an actor of Russian-Mongolian descent who embraced Sufism, an Islamic mystical tradition, later in life. Though he wasn't a traditional practitioner of Islam, Brynner observed Ramadan as part of his spiritual discipline. He was known for his deep interest in Eastern philosophies and practices, which led him to the teachings of Sufism. 15. Victor Mature. Known for his roles in biblical epics like Samson and Delilah and The Robe, Victor Mature was another old Hollywood star who embraced Islam in his later years. His conversion wasn't widely publicized, but he was known for fasting during Ramadan and attending Friday prayers at the local mosque. His faith brought him a sense of inner peace and balance that he had long sought throughout his life. 16. Jeff Chandler. Jeff Chandler, known for his roles in westerns and action films like Broken Arrow, was a man of deep spiritual conviction. Though he was born to a Jewish family, Chandler converted to Islam in the 1960s and observed Ramadan faithfully. His conversion came as a surprise to many, but those close to him knew of his spiritual search and how Islam fulfilled that part of his life. 17. Rex Ingram. A towering figure in early Hollywood, Rex Ingram was one of the first African-American actors to achieve success in the industry, known for his role in The Green Pastures. Ingram converted to Islam in the 1950s and became an active participant in the Muslim community in Los Angeles. He fasted during Ramadan every year and was vocal about his faith, becoming a trailblazer for African-American Muslims in Hollywood. And there you have it, 17 male actors from old Hollywood who observed Ramadan and embraced Islam as part of their spiritual journey. It's a fascinating look at the lesser-known side of these stars' lives, reminding us that behind the glitz and glamour, there is always a deeper story. Thank you for watching Hollywood Secrets. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more captivating stories from the world of entertainment.